Uh-oh. He's gonna do it. The boar is gonna do it.
For Boar and the power of the white race! Woo!
Woo! Hell yeah. How'd that treat you?
Wee.
What's wrong?
I said we.
Oh, I thought you went like you damn broke your foot or something. Is it?
There's another couple big ones out there too.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. They're probably all hopping in the water, cool off.
Just floating along. Living the dream. Yeah, that's big sliders of some kind. Where's them other two at? I didn't see them.
It's just one.
Yeah, I see them over there. Yeah. Just floating.
I guarantee black bear come here.
Yeah.
In the winter.
Feels so good down in here.
Wonder how deep that goes.
It goes back a ways, I'd say. A little ways at least. Dude, but this damn rock here, I mean, look at it. It's damn gonna fall eventually. All this rock is, look at it, breaking.
I bet if you lit a fire right here, this would all just come down.
It probably could, yeah. The damn heat would heat. See right there, all them shards of rock.
Yeah.
It's from freeze and thaw during the winter. It's nice, ain't it? Look at this little mountain stream here. Good cold water. Drink it. A little crawdad in there. A little crawdad. Look at that little guy. What's up?
I wonder where the water comes from.
Dude, it comes from a spring somewhere up there.
I wonder what that source looks like.
Say it's pretty.
We should keep moving.
Up here in a holler on the laurel leaves. There's Boarish Gaul. We'll walk back to the railroad down there.
Keep moving.
I think we found a cave up there. Possibly. Or it might just be a rocky outcropping now that I'm looking at through this camera lens. A little hollow spot. Get back down here to the river.
Get it from up there?
Huh?
Film it from up there?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Wasn't thinking. Alright. Dude, that's about straight down there.
Got you.
There's a birch tree.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, right by the spring again.
I'm gonna bring some water whenever we make our way down.
Okay,
beautiful.
Here we go.
Dude.
If I only knew how deep it was, I'd run, just yeet off.
Dude,
there.
I know. It's so tempting to, in a way.
We have to find out before we do it.
I know. That'd be great, just Die. Float down the river.
You wouldn't even die.
You'd probably just be in like miserable agony and
Well, you'd probably break your ankle or something.
leg,
Yep.
skull, tailbone.
If you landed correctly, banana.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't get over just how the rocks are so.
Bro, we ain't even in there yet. Wait till we're in the water.
I know.
Ready?
Well, we finally made it down. Look at these rock formations.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah. I bet it is.
It goes down. Huh?
Out of breath. Hey, don't smoke cigarettes, kids. You end up like me, out of breath.
Woo! Yeah. So I'm remembering a tale. A tale about butterflies. That butterflies are like a representation of fairies, like in the Fey world. Like if you're surrounded by butterflies or you have butterflies surrounding you, we got good spirit energy right now, man.
Dude, I know. How's it going, guys? This is Boarish Gaul. He's traveled down here to see me, 7 hours from where he lives. Today we have done all sorts of fine activities. We woke up this morning, got some breakfast, rode up to Reliance, Tennessee, up to the Hiwassee River. Didn't do any fishing today. We decided to go hiking up the railroad. We went up there about 3 miles. Explored some of the creeks that run down from the mountain down under the railroad to the Hiwassee River. Walked up our 3 miles. We discovered something absolutely wonderful. The place we swam at, where we was doing a little bit of cliff jumping. I hadn't never been that far up the river. It was
awesome.
It was a great time. That place is absolutely beautiful.
It's
magic. Something else. It's amazing.
Definitely like a that bit of fey world that like lies in Appalachia, you know?
Yeah, all them tiger swallowtail butterflies that were swarming around your clothes.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was great, man.
Seen all sorts of seen turtles. We seen a tarantula, basically a spider
In the rock wall of the river.
Yeah, it was crazy. It wasn't a tarantula, but I mean, it looked like one. It was as big. Its legs were like the size of the palm of my hand.
And we are fucking beat.
We're beat to death. We are absolutely tired. Wore down, swimming up against the current.
Yeah, because the current was coming down. We were swimming up against it to get up on the rock.
Felt like a salmon.
Salmon.
Or a trout. Felt like a trout going up the river to spawn.
I felt like the trout and the bear mixed into one, man.
I hear you.
Whoa.
Man. But I think it's really important for our people to do this sort of thing. You know, it's good to talk online. And it's good to have, you know, your online community. But I think we should all strive to try to meet each other. I talked about this just 2-3 weeks ago when I went down to South Carolina to see my friend Swamp and Wigloff. You know, it's important that we meet each other. I mean, there's no substitute for real life interaction. Being able to shake your brother's hand. You know, instead of just communicating online, you know, that's good. It's got its place.
Hell, it could even be great at times.
Yeah, it can be great. But, you know, there's no substitute, like I said, for real life interaction.
You know, a good analogy would be this, ready? Online communities are like porn. It's not real. Like, it's not real. Go find yourself a fucking woman. That's real. You know, go date.
Do real life things. I mean, it's good
Yeah.
to have these communities. You know, we ain't disparaging what we do online, but you know, you don't want to make that it. You know,
It's not the end.
it's not the end all
Right.
beat all. And it's like he said. You know, a lot of times, yeah, I make these videos, but it's real. But I mean, it should inspire real life change, real life accomplishment. So I think it's something that we all need to try to do. And I mean, you can do it.
And so I think me and Nord were talking about maybe setting up some sort of folk fest or something where we would rent out like a big campsite, maybe like outside Gatlinburg, or something like that.
Yeah, it could
You know,
be anywhere here in East Tennessee.
or anywhere really.
I mean, it could be anywhere. you know?
But setting up something, you know, where white families are like invited. I think we said Christians were fine, but they'd have to understand it's mainly going to be a pagan type event, you know.
But I mean, we're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna discriminate or
No.
anything. You know, we just all need to just get along. You know, I mean,
Bring the wife, bring the kids. We'll do
it'd
pop
be a good
games.
time. We don't know when we would do this
yeah.
right off. It might be something like next summer.
Next summer, because we have like two schools of thought, right?
Yeah.
Sooner would be great because we were able to build the communities faster.
Yeah.
But later would be nice because everyone gets a bit more of a heads up. We get to save a bit more, to spend a bit more on the entire event.
Yeah.
You know, we'd even like maybe hire a caterer or even do like a pig roast ourselves or something.
Yeah, dude, that'd be
You know,
sweet.
we could have a bunch of games like sprint races, like family fun games. Hell,
We
you
could
know,
do all sorts of things.
arm wrestling. It would be fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's meant to be fun where white families could come together, like, honestly understanding that this is like a racial event, and at the end of the night, big bonfire, maybe some prayers to like our ancestors, or you know, the whole whatever.
Yeah.
But that's the idea that we were kind of coming up with, was really
Because
starting something here.
we need something. People need something to look forward to. You know.
Like a yearly event, pretty much.
Yeah. And then who knows? You know, we could. Like, people meet each other. You know, when you network with people online, you want to try to find people that's kind of in your location.
not in southeast Tennessee.
I mean, I drove down south 5 hours to see my friends down there. He's drove 7 hours southeast to come see me. You know, I mean,
it only takes a weekend.
yeah.
Like,
I took my trip down there to see them. I did it all in one day. I left here at 3 in the morning.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I left at 3 in the
okay.
morning. I got there at their house about 8:30 in the morning. We fished till about 4 o'clock that evening. Said our goodbyes, and I drove back home. I got back home around 9:30 that night. It was a long day. I wish I could have stayed, but I wasn't able to. But you know, we need to network and like do this in real life.
It's
you know?
it's been incredible.
It's been absolutely.
It's been awesome.
I would be much more excited right now, but I am so worn out from climbing. I mean, God, we should.
Right, I'm sorry. No, continue.
No, no.
Gonna break his tail.
Yeah, I know. That's an old meme that came out a couple months ago.
Anyway,
That for some reason being tired today has been extremely funny to us. Sort of inside joke, I guess you could say.
Real inside.
Yeah.
Anyway, though.
But this is important, and we need to do it.
It's having the kids and everything, but this is the next step.
Yeah,
we need to take the next step.
Yeah.
Like we have the online communities. We have hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Who
probably
legitimately feel
thousands.
this. Yeah.
Thousands.
Could you imagine if only 200 of us actually met in a big gathering like that? It would show. It would show.
You'd be a lot happier.
You
And you know, when
probably
you do these sort of things, of
I'm
course,
quite
you want to
happy.
be safe. You want to be careful.
There's the
use
weirdos.
common
there's the-
sense.
Yeah.
Use common sense.
That's
I mean, he went out on a limb. He's watched my videos for a while. Those guys in South Carolina I went to see, good people. Went out on a limb, seen them, had a blast, you know? I mean, just use common sense. Someone makes you feel uncomfortable, don't fucking do it. You don't have to. Someone asks you to do something outlandish. Don't
that they're
worry
not
about
willing
it.
to do it themselves.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. If they say go jump off the cliff and they're not jumping off the cliff,
yeah.
you're probably in the wrong company.
Yeah. Just use common sense, you know. Anything else? I've had a blast.
Yeah,
It's been outstanding.
I mean, just to reiterate, this is the next step, guys.
It is the next step.
It has to be. Because we can't just keep,
Talking about stuff
shit.
online. Just talking to each other online. I mean, it's good to do this. He is the 5th person that I've met the last 2 months that watches my videos. You know, I mean, there's people. I've got a friend in the town next. Actually, I've got 2 friends. One in this town, one in this town. I go see them every so often. Me and one of them. We've known each other for about a year. We went to the rifle range a few weeks ago. Had an absolute blast. You know, there's people around you. You know, you're not so atomized. You're not so isolated. And you know, just use common sense and try it out. You know, it's we've had a blast.
There's people in all sorts of discords. Some people are still on Twitter. You know, on people's
Telegram.
videos. Yeah. If you want to meet up with people and you got a weekend, hell, ask one of us. I'm free generally almost every weekend. You come over and I'll cook. Me and the wife will cook you a meal. It'll be great. We'll shoot the shit.
It'll be a great time. You know, it's outstanding. Here's sometime in the future I'd like to go up to his part of the country. I've never been up there before.
There ain't nothing up there. It's cornfields. You come up here during the winter, maybe we go sledding.
Dude, I'd like to do that.
That'd be fun.
That'd be awesome. That'd be sweet. But yeah, you got anything else you want to add?
All I gotta say is, this has been amazing, and I've made a new lifelong friend because I went out on that limb, and I think that everyone has that potential in this community. I guarantee most of us would get along great, because that's what we preach, is that the white European people, we get along, that's why we like being around each other. Let's start actually proving that.
That's exactly right. Thanks for coming down. I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm absolutely
going
exhausted.
to bed. I'll stop. See you next month, man.
All right, sounds good. Thank y'all for watching. Bye bye.